Hey guys, take off all my makeup with me while we talk about how I got a concussion. So basically, I was really young. According to my mom, I was like 3 or 4. I don't remember much, so I'm gonna give you guys what I remember and then what my mom told me. So I came home from school that day, and it was or not even school. I don't even know where I was actually. So I'm assuming school or preschool, pre-K, like I don't know what you call it, okay? But I was somewhere basically. I basically came home and my mom had surprised me with blue and purple flowers. At the time, we were like working on like a little garden, so my mom thought it'd be like really, really cute for me to have my flowers out there. And I was obsessed with purple and blue because my entire room was painted purple and blue. Yeah, so I was a little obsessed with that color when I was little. Just a little. Anyways, and so I basically sat there and I was like obsessed with that color, and so we got those flowers, and then yeah, so from what I remember, and then literally after my like next sentence is what my mom told me, is basically she sat there and she told me to go get a spoon. So at our back door, there's two doors, a front door, back door, and then our sliding glass door. And so I went through the sliding glass door, I went to the back door. The back door, we had like a little spoon outside of it. Don't ask, I used to dig with spoons. So we had like our little spoon in the back door. And she's like, go get your spoon, Adriana. Like, I ran in the back door, or I ran to the back door to go get the spoon, and that's the end of my story. I don't remember anything after that. So here's now what my mom told me. I basically went to go get my spoon because I like knew up to then. I went to go and get my spoon, and she was outside, and she said that she was outside and she heard a huge bang and then me screaming and like crying, screaming like bloody murder. And I don't remember any of that, by the way. So she comes running into the house only to find me on the ground. She basically finds me on the ground, screaming, crying, and she's like, Adriana, like, what happened, what happened, what happened? And I couldn't answer. I didn't know what happened. And she's like, Adriana, like, what happened? I just kept on repeating myself, like, who are you, who are you? Or, like, I don't even know what I said, to be honest, because I don't know. But, like, she said I just kept on, like, repeating myself, and she called my pediatrician and asked, like, what she should do. And she said, and he told her to take me to the emergency room as fast as she can because I got a concussion. Apparently, my grandma was there, and on the way to the hospital, I felt wanting to go to sleep, and obviously you can't go to sleep when you have a concussion, so I didn't go to sleep, and I basically kept on asking, like, where are we going, repeating myself about a billion times. I kept on repeating the whole where am I going, and I was scared that I was going to get a needle, so I was like, I don't want to get a needle, I don't want to get a needle, repeating myself so many times, it's not even funny. And yeah. So basically, I was so young, and the people at the hospital were very afraid that I wasn't going to make it, and was low-key preparing my mom for like the worst, for me to not recover from it, basically. So they obviously, my mom spent her time freaked out, panicked, worried that like she was going to lose her daughter. Also, I like to y'all keep in mind that literally our back door is made out of steel, so we have a steel back door, and the back door in question has a dent in it. That dent from the back door is from my head. Believe it or not, my little itty bitty tiny little skull at the time made a dent in a steel door. So think about that, how hard my head had to have hit to leave a dent in a steel door. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, basically while we were there, I went and I got x-rays, MRIs. I know I got an MRI for sure, but like I don't know about the whole x-ray part. Point is I got like a bunch of different stuff done to me, and after I got my MRI, I think it was, they were afraid I wasn't gonna end up recovering from it, and all of a sudden I puked. To be honest, I puked. Yeah. After I puked, I remembered where I was, who I was, everything that I need to know. I don't remember how I ended up there, to be honest. Technically, I remember going to get a spoon and never bringing back the spoon. Instead, I don't even really remember being in the hospital at all. So technically, I just remember being told to get a spoon. Yeah. And I remembered, I guess, what I need to remember. They kept me overnight. they didn't run any more tests apparently, but they kept me overnight, and then that was literally that. I was done, I was discharged, and they told my mom that I either might eventually remember everything that happened, like everything from start to finish, the pain that I had when I hit the door. I don't remember any of that. I literally remember I don't even really remember. I remember I need to get a spoon. I don't remember getting told to get a spoon, anything like that. I just remember saying, like, telling my mom I'm gonna go get the spoon. Now, actually, no, I literally just remember, like, I remember knowing that I need to get a spoon. So, like, technically, I don't even remember anything leading up to that. I literally just remember needing to get a spoon because we got purple and blue flowers. So, to this day, 2025, I do not remember anything about that besides what I literally just said. And yeah, now I have a concussion part 2 most likely. I'm going to a concussion doctor on the 9th to see if I have an internal concussion now, because obviously there's no signs of me having a concussion, but apparently I got one, according to a doctor. So we're going to be going to a doctor and seeing, and on top of it, we're going to be seeing, since the hospital that I went to on my first one didn't do any tests after I had, like, puked, they're going to see if I have any, like, long-term internal things that are basically wrong, which could be causing of my weight gain and could also be causing of the pain in my legs. So yeah, we're gonna find out a lot. But with that being said, guys, that's how I got a concussion part 1, and part 2, how I got a concussion, which we also don't know if it's a concussion yet. Apparently it's, like, internal as of right now. Ow. Is I got hit in the head with a pickleball. I'm not even going into detail with that because it's low-key embarrassing. Honestly, the first one is too, but that being said, guys, that is it. That's how I got a concussion, and yeah, bye.